Struggling to move from intermediate to upper intermediate English? You're in the right place. I'm Ludmila, a Cambridge C2 certified teacher, TEFL qualified, with over 10 years of experience. This is your friend English, and I'll help you to break through that plateau. Have you ever said, I'm not good at English? Maybe you said it after making a mistake. Maybe you said it before speaking. Maybe you said it so many times that you started to believe it. In fact, just recently, during one of my lessons, a student said exactly that. What are you good at? And what are you bad at?
Yeah, I'm good at playing tennis a little bit.
Great, so at playing
And
tennis.
I'm bad at speaking English.
No,
Yes, a little
that's
bit.
not true. And every time I hear this, I think the same thing. If you're having a conversation with me in English, how can you be bad at English? There is something very important that many English learners don't realize. The words you repeat to yourself become your reality. If every time you speak English you think, I am bad at English, my English is terrible, I'll never be fluent, your brain starts accepting these statements as facts. As a result, you become more afraid to speak, you focus on every mistake, you notice what you can't do and ignore what you can do, and eventually you stop seeing your progress. The problem isn't your English anymore, the problem is the story you're telling yourself. Imagine two students, both have exactly the same level. The first student makes a mistake and says, I'm terrible at English. The second student makes a mistake and says, okay, that's something I can improve. Who do you think is more likely to keep practicing? Who is more likely to speak confidently? Who is more likely to improve over the next year? The difference isn't talent, the difference is mindset. Another mistake many learners make is comparing themselves to other people. You watch someone speaking perfect English on YouTube. You see a colleague speaking fluently at work. You hear someone with a perfect accent and immediately you think, why can I speak like that? But you don't know their story. You don't know how many years they've studied. You don't know how many mistakes they've made. You don't know how much practice they've had. Comparing your chapter 3 to someone else's chapter 20 is never fair. The only comparison that matters is this. Are you better than you were yesterday? Are you better than you were last month? Are you more confident than you were 6 months ago? If the answer is yes, you are moving in the right direction. Don't expect miracles. Many learners set impossible expectations. They study for 2 weeks and expect fluency. They learn 50 new words and expect to sound like a native speaker. They practice for a month and get frustrated because they still make mistakes. But language learning doesn't work that way. Progress is usually invisible while it's happening. It's like going to the gym. You don't become strong after one workout, you become strong after hundreds of workouts. English is exactly the same. Small improvements, repeated consistently, create big results. This is why I always encourage my students to celebrate victories. Did you watch a video without subtitles? Great. Did you speak for 5 minutes without switching to your native language? Great. Did you learn a new word and use it correctly? Great. Did you have the courage to speak even though you were nervous? That's a victory too. Every small step counts. Every conversation counts. Every mistake counts. Because every mistake is evidence that you are learning. And here's the truth I want you to remember. If you can understand English, if you can communicate your ideas, if you can have conversations, even imperfect ones, you're not bad at English. Can you improve? Of course, we all can. But being imperfect isn't the same as being bad. Even advanced speakers make mistakes. Even native speakers make mistakes. The goal isn't perfection. The goal is communication, confidence, and continuous improvement. So, the next time you're about to say, I'm not good at English, stop for a moment, replace it with something more accurate. Try saying, I'm improving my English, or I'm better than I was before, or simply I'm learning. Because your mindset matters, your words matter, your progress deserves recognition. Keep taking small steps, keep practicing, keep speaking, and most importantly, give yourself credit for how far you've already come. Because if you're speaking English today, you're already doing something that millions of people wish they could do. If this video was useful, don't forget to like and subscribe to your friend English for more English tips and lessons. You're never learning alone. Your friend English. See you in the next lesson.